All right. Gents, we've been talking for a while. What do you say we talk about our favorite fight sequences and which
Let's
ours
do
was
it.
our favorite and wrap it up from there. All right. Who wants to go first?
I'll go
Go ahead,
first.
Josh.
Okay, I mean, I think I've already kind of said this, but the best fight sequence I think was that I would say Rocky versus Clubber Lang second match. Just a whole different type of Rocky. Um, like I said, he was confident, was using what Apollo taught him, and really just went toe to toe with Clubber. Bob?
For me, it's I'm going to answer this in two ways. I think probably the most entertaining fight sequence is probably from Rocky 3. And a lot of that is for the same reasons you already said. It's a different style of fight. It only goes 3 rounds, so it is very different. And just they're talking trash to each other during the fight, which I think makes that a real fun fight.
Yeah.
Like you got Clubber turning around swinging at him, and Rocky sitting there. Oh, my mother hits harder than that. Oh, you ain't nothing. I mean, they're literally talking trash to each other, and like one of the little sequences I love during that fight is right when they're breaking between the second and third round, and they're just talking back and forth, and Clubber Lang's like, "You must be crazy or something. You must be stupid," and he's like, "He's a fool." And then all of a sudden, you hear Rocky say, "I'll see you in 60 seconds." I just and it's hard to hear him because Clubber's talking, but you can hear him say, "I'll see you in 60 seconds." I just loved the back and forth in that fight. So that's probably the most entertaining fight. But my favorite is the Rocky Drago fight, and I already kind of talked about that. It felt like they were throwing bombs at each other. It was literally two countries going to war. These were our two representatives going to fight with each other. There's so much emotion behind it because of the death of Apollo Creed. I just love the Rocky 4 fight. There's just, like I said, so much behind it. And then when you throw in the training that happened with before it, there was all this build up to it. And just even some of the little stuff before it, like Paulie turning around and having that little speech with Rocky where he says, if I could just unzip myself and be someone else, I'd want to be you, because he's afraid that Rocky could die during this fight. So there's all this build up. So once it happens, it's just awesome.
Gents, 4, and it doesn't come close. Nothing beats 4 to me. Like Bob said, this was war. This was nothing else but war. Every hit that they gave each other felt like they were looking to kill each other. And that's how things get raw and things get real. And even throughout the montage of like the scenes, not the scenes, but the rounds that you don't see, they show like little highlights of them still fighting, and it still looks like every time they're killing each other. Doesn't matter what happens in the third, fourth, fifth, sixth. It's the same thing. Just blow after blow after blow. And you start to wonder exactly what Paulie is wondering, like, is Rocky going to make it out of this? And the fact that he goes to enemy territory. He's going to go in and be the heel, right? He's going to get booed when he walks out.
On Christmas Day.
Yep.
Christmas Day in Russia.
He's going to look their biggest soldier right in the eye and take him square on. And he, like Rocky never does, he never gives up. He never complains. He keeps fighting and fighting and fighting, even if it's going to kill him. Which you get the feeling like in the 5th, to be fair to Drago, those problems that Rocky experienced in the 5th, that was directly because of him. Drago was the one that caused that issue. I mean, maybe it came from other fights, but it was Drago that I think was the trigger for the pain. Real life story: Dolph Lundgren put Sylvester Stallone in the hospital for 4 days.
Yes, I was going to mention that. True story. Yep.
That's right.
Yeah, really, really, really did it.
That's right.
Some serious damage to his chest, I think. It did in. So that to me is my favorite. I love 4. 4 is Clash of the Titans.
I would have said that's my second favorite, is 4, in terms of that fight sequence.
2 gets you because 2 is more about the drama that leads up to it with Rocky, just because of how much he's had to overcome. But 4 is pure enemy warfare.
Absolutely.
Yep. That's a good one. Good discussion. All right. Overall thoughts. Here we go. Your favorites. What's it going to be?
For me, I already said it. 3. I messed up. What do you want from me? What do you want from me?
I want you to be better.
No, Josh, I can't fault you for that. Rocky 3 it's a fun
Thanks,
film.
Dad. I want you to be better. I want you to be better.
Joking.
Don't listen to him, Josh. I can't fault you for it.
All right. What's your favorite, Bob?
I think my favorite is Rocky 4. Again, I just love the whole thing. Like Derek said, these are two guys going to war, and this is the U.S. versus Russia. And Rocky single-handedly ends the Cold War with that speech that he gives at the end. But I will say this: the best film is still the original film. That it's hands down the best film. There's a reason why it was a Best Picture winner, and it's the best film. So even though it's not my favorite, I do acknowledge that it is the best, because 4, it's so over the top at some points, but I love it.
Yeah, it's hard enough. Yeah. 4 is probably the most entertaining. I think we've mentioned that because it's great. Who doesn't love all the things that happen in there? It's the one that I had a friend when I was on semester at sea. He wrote a paper for one of his classes about how important Rocky 4 was. He wrote an essay and he turned it into the teacher. I'm not kidding.
What did he get?
I never found out. But he showed it to me and I'm like, you're going to turn this in? And he goes, absolutely, I'm going to turn that in. And he absolutely did it. Yep.
So is 4 your favorite? Is 4? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, actually, I know I'm probably odd man out here, but I think my favorite is 2, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because of the fact that I did get to catch it in the middle of the night, and when when the baby is finally back down in bed, there's so much that hits you as a new dad that you can relate to, and I didn't expect to be hit by it the way that I was.
So it's got that sentimental value to you.
Yeah, it does. It does.
It makes me want to watch it again. It makes me want to watch it, to be honest.
Give it a go. Yeah, give it a go. It's I do agree with Bob. I think the one that is the best is the original. It's just a very well done film. It still holds up today.
Absolutely.
Right.
All of them really do, because the 3 and 4 are just good fun. The only one that really doesn't, I think, is probably, I'll even give you Rocky Balboa. 5 probably doesn't hold up, but the rest of them do.
Right.
So I'm gonna say 2, but big fan of almost all of them. All right. Well, folks,
And by the way, anybody out there, when we post this, comment, tell us what your favorite one is and why.
Please feel free. We've noticed in the comments that everybody's been very kind and having some great feedback, so we appreciate that. I probably just jinxed it. Now we're going to get the hate mail.
Nah, we're going to be fine.
We're going to be fine.
You'd be surprised. Like over on my channel, I've actually gotten quite a bit of heat on not this last video I posted, but the one that I posted before that. And I don't mean heat necessarily in a bad way, but just getting a lot of people commenting back and forth on the particular show. So you just never know when somebody's going to, or when a topic's just going to turn around and hit, and people are just going to let loose.
Very true. I will leave with this just to wrap this whole episode up the right way. Sylvester Stallone wrote the script for Rocky by blacking out his apartment windows, staying up for 72 hours straight. And that's how the script got made. And to end it, I will say one of the best quotes I ever heard from Sylvester Stallone. He's the best friend I've ever had, is Rocky Balboa. And wouldn't you know it, he's imaginary.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
All right. Well, why don't we go ahead and sign this off, because we ran the gauntlet. Why don't we do some social media? Go ahead and plug yourselves. Josh, go ahead first.
You can find me on, Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, Family Man of the Valley. I'm a realtor here in Southern California, and that's it.
Hey, Josh, I was trying to call you earlier and I couldn't get through. Did you fix that problem?
Yeah.
Where you been? Looking for you all morning. Why don't you pay your phone bill?
God. God. Oh my God.
Oh, these next ones are gonna be fun.
Oh, Bob is
Bob,
so
to you.
trying to be funny.
No, you can find me over on YouTube at Was It Good? Yeah, you could. The easiest way to search me is just at Bob Loves Movies, but I'll actually put the link in the description below. We actually hit over
Sorry.
200 subscribers yesterday. So
Nice.
and
Wow.
and the video that I posted with that, didn't even see it coming. Just posted it yesterday, and it's got, last I checked, over 1,700 views. So I'm happy
And
with
those
that.
200
Bob.
subscribers are Bob just subscribing by himself. Boom, 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 boom.
Hey, if it
boom.
works, go for it.
Hey, exactly. Don't be hating on it, Josh. You're just mad.
didn't
'cause
write the
Sorry,
rules.
Bob, you keep talking. I keep falling asleep. Sorry. You're just so boring. Jeez. Take your hat off, Bob. Let's just
Shut up!
So
Oh my
thank you for
God.
that.
Oh
right.
my God. I hope
And
your
as for
computer
myself-
crashes, Bobby.
And as for myself, you can find me at the Bridge Club with my senior citizen friends over at LinkedIn and Facebook.
It's so old. It's so old.
And we will go ahead and sign off for the night. We will catch you guys sooner than later. Thanks again for joining us. It's been a blast.
You guys have a great night.
Yeah, you too.
Good night.
Bye, guys.
Have a great night. Okay. Bye.